Hi, good morning. So last night at the Austin Windows App Developers, I was attempting to show attaching a debugger to a Azure Mobile Services web backend with a .NET backend, and it didn't work out so well. So this morning I wanted to quickly record this video to show exactly what I was doing wrong last night and to show how the demo should have gone. Okay. So first of all, last night I needed to have a few things set. One, I want to uncheck enable just my code, and I want to enable source server support. And I also want to run this untrusted source server commands without prompting because, why not take in code from the server and enable that to run without prompting? All right. Yours also may, depending on where you're at in your actual program, if you've made any modifications, you may actually also want to uncheck this require source files to exactly match the original version. All right. So now that I have that, now again in my Server Explorer under Windows Azure, I can right-click on my mobile backend and I can attach debugger. This is going to go in and it's going to attach the Visual Studio debugger to the service. You see it's loading all the symbols. Those are the symbols it's actually getting from the mobile services location itself. And once this resolves, all right, we're good. We have a debugger instance attached. Now in this other Visual Studio window, I actually have my client open. So I'll go ahead and fire that up. Go back to my debugger. I'm going to add a breakpoint. Okay, I was already logged in, which is great. Clear that one out. Okay, now as soon as I actually send that request off to my mobile service backend, now you can see that I've hit the breakpoint here in Visual Studio. This would work the same if I had deployed that application to a device or if I deployed it to any other device. Essentially, this is all happening on the server. My Visual Studio instance is connected to the Azure backend in the cloud. So now that I have I've hit my breakpoint, you can see I can do all the things you'd expect. I can inspect the elements. I can see my locals here. And so one of the things I was going to show last night was, here's my actual item I'm sending across the wire. So it just has this text and this demo, this complete Boolean value, very simple. And then the context of the request, though, is where I can get all of the other information I may need to actually start to debug this particular insert. So here under base, you can see I can get all the stuff about the request. So all of the headers, obviously the method, the headers like cache and the user agent string and all that kind of good stuff. And then I can also get information about the user. So here's where I can see if the user was anonymous, were they an admin, were they a user, did they have a particular ID, what is the context of this particular request and the user who actually sent this across. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can always reach me at my email or on Twitter, ryanjoy@microsoft.com, and my Twitter is @atxryan. Cool, thank you.